Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies, man. The Saints have another assignment on the offensive line front. They draft a guard slash tackle out of Southern Miss named Khalique Washington. He was an undrafted free agent. He came out of Southern Miss after 3 years at the school. And he was with the Ravens and the Saints, I believe, in rookie minicamps and minicamps. He's a young lineman. He has talent. He probably should have stayed another year in school, and he probably would have gotten drafted. But he decided to come out after 3 years and went undrafted. Now he lands with the Saints. From everything I've been reading so far, haven't watched any film, everything I've read so far, basically, man, he's a guy that's not very mobile. Obviously, if you're not very mobile, you're not going to be playing tackle in the NFL, man. These edge rushers, Bosa brothers, the Watt brothers, I mean, you got Davenport, Cam Jordan, just anybody, man. The edge rushers in the NFL are very, very athletic, and if you're not an athletic tackle, it's just not going to work out with you playing tackle in the NFL. But he's built like a guard. He's 310 pounds, is perfect size for a guard, but the athleticism still is concerning, man. You're going to have to pull as a guard sometimes and kick out and things like that. I honestly think he has a body of a center. Obviously, the Saints don't need a center on this roster because we have Eric McCoy. But his frame is more, suited towards a guard or a center in the NFL. I did want the Saints to bring in another guard. Obviously, we have Cesar Ruiz, Andres Pete, and Throckmorton at the guard position, but I did just send another video, my question and answers video, that guard was the weakest position on the team, at least on the starters front. So to bring in another guy just to compete, he'll probably not play, he probably not even make the team, but you bring in a guy to compete. The one thing that intrigues me, I wouldn't have even did a video on him, because you're gonna be signing and cutting players that from that 80 to 90 number of the roster probably quite often in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, just because they're going to be getting a look at some guys, getting some guys in and out. So I usually wouldn't even make a video on these signings, because these guys are probably that won't even make the team or practice squad. But the Saints did do something interesting with him, which you don't really expect this late in the process after undrafted free agent and stuff. They signed him to a 3-year deal. That's kind of weird. I'm sure all of it's not guaranteed or anything like that, but to sign a guy, to a 3-year deal this late in the process means you're intrigued. You obviously wanted this guy, to give him a 3-year deal that's big. Even though, like I said, it's probably all non-guaranteed, or most of it's non-guaranteed, but still to ink 3 years on the paper, that means you want him around, and you probably obviously have plans for him. You probably have plans for him in the future. Like I said, this guy won't play this year. He probably won't even make the team. He's probably a practice squad option, but like I said, the Saints signed him to a 3-year deal. They obviously want him around the team. They obviously seen something, in this guy. I'll have to watch the film. I'll be watching Southern Miss games. Look at the things I do for this channel. But I'll go watch some Southern Miss film, man, see if I can watch him. Hopefully he has some games at guard and tackle, because he played tackle in college, and usually your best lineman just plays tackle in college, but he cannot play tackle in the NFL. Hopefully he becomes a prospect for us, man. I'm gonna go dive into that Southern Miss film. If he's good enough to make a game film breakdown on it, I'll definitely do that. If not, then I'll just kind of leave it at this video, and we'll just see how it goes from there, man. But the Saints do, feel a need. I wish it was a veteran guy, a guy that would actually put pressure on Ruiz and Pete to, actually start for that job. But I did say they need to sign a guard. They definitely signed a guard. So, hey, I can't be mad at it. Hopefully we get a running back or a linebacker in the building, even if we're just rotating guys in and out, just to get some new faces in there, some new bodies in there, to kind of see what these guys can do, in these OTAs and minicamps. So that's it for me, man. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 5,000 this month, in the month of June. We got 30 days to do it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. As always, this is the Boot Tragedies, and I'm out.